Hi Class 6. Today I am going to explain chapter number 3 in English Reader, that is Survival of Fittest. This story is about how animals and birds are managed to survive themselves in harsh natural conditions, that is extreme cold, extreme hot, like that. Here in this story, Anita was a girl who was watching a program on Discovery Channel by which she would gain a lot of knowledge about how animals survive in harsh conditions. But suddenly light went off. She annoyed at the electricity department. Then she starting questioning her father one by one how about the animals surviving, and his father explained her detailed what she wants to know, like puppies have habit of huddling together in winter, which help them to maintain the essential heat. This heat helps them to alive a long time in that harsh conditions like extreme cold. Because of this heat, they can survive themselves easily. One more example he has given to her. Penguins are those creatures which have fatty layers under their skin, so they are not affected much by the cold. The feathers in the outer layer trap air, and another layer of waterproof feathers keeps the cold water away from the skin. With all this insulation, they keep themselves warm, and as soon as the winter approaches, most of the birds migrate from cold places to warm places. And some other creatures also stand enormous cold and still survive. A frog can remain alive in temperature up to minus 28 degrees centigrade below the freezing. This is very difficult to small creatures to face this kind of extreme cold. Sometimes they have to face death due to this reason. But the bigger ones overcome this difficulty in a wonderful way. They slow down the heartbeat and go off to sleep for months. This long sleep is known as hibernation. In this way, he explained how animals and birds survive themselves in harsh conditions, harsh natural conditions. So I am also giving question answers. So you have to write down in your copy with good handwriting. Okay, this is for today. In your book, question number A, B, C, D, do by yourself. This is your homework for today. Okay, bye. These are question answers of this chapter. First question: why was Anita annoyed at the electricity department? Anita was watching a program on Discovery Channel by which she would gain a lot of knowledge about how animals survive in harsh conditions. But suddenly lights went off, so Anita annoyed at the electricity department. Second question: what is hibernation? Describe in detail. Answer: lack of food in cold winter usually means death for the smaller animals. The bigger ones overcome this difficulty in wonderful way. They slow down the heartbeat and go off to sleep for months. This long sleep is known as hibernation. Question number 3. Why do puppies huddle together during winters? Puppies have a habit of huddling together in winter, which helps them to maintain the essential heat. How do penguins keep themselves warm? Penguins are those creatures which have fatty layers under their skin, so they are not affected much by the cold. The feathers in the outer layer trap air, and another layer of waterproof feathers keeps the cold water away from the skin. With all this insulation, they keep themselves warm. Now, question number 5. What do you know about the Japanese snipe and Northern America birds? As soon as the winter approaches, most of the birds migrate from cold places to warm places. In this way, a Japanese snipe migrates to Australia with a non-stop flight of over 3,000 miles. Birds from Northern America fly down to Patagonia in South America, and that too twice a year. They cover large distance in the direct flight, a distance from not less than 11,500 miles. Now coming to the question number 6. What did father tell about frogs, snakes, toads, caterpillars, bacteria, virus, and rabbits? Father, of course, told that there are many creatures which can stand enormous cold and still survive. A frog can remain alive in a temperature of minus 28 degrees centigrade below the freezing point. Caterpillars frozen to minus 42 degrees centigrade can remain alive for more than a week. Bacteria and virus resist the temperature up to minus 193 degree centigrade.